In this video, I'm going to show you the difference between submitting a regular assignment and submitting a Google assignment. There are going to be various times where you're going to need to know both or one or the other, depending on what your teacher is having you submit. So the first thing I'm going to have you do is at some point in one of your courses, you're going to see that they're going to post some type of assignment. And this is the icon for that. That's like the little piece of paper with a pencil. So when I click on this first test assignment, I have two of them. This one is a Google assignment. So you'll see your teacher would typically have your description right here of what is expected, kind of an introduction, maybe some directions, and they have a rubric attached to it so that I can see as a student kind of what's expected of me. And you can see this is just obviously a sample. What you would do then is you would click on My Document, and it's going to open up typically a template they may have set up for you already that you're going to fill in or something along those lines. So what you're going to do is you would be able to see this. And again, I just put here's a sample attachment, test comment. This is obviously just a sample. So as the student, you can see I am working in a live Google Doc right here inside of Schoology. So what you would do is anytime your teacher does it through here, it's going to automatically give you a copy. So you don't need to make a copy. This would also show up in your regular Google Drive. But the nice thing is you don't have to leave Schoology and you can work on that live Google Doc. When you are finished, you will see in the upper right-hand corner, I can submit that assignment and I can see, are you sure you want to submit it? I can simply hit yes. And then it goes to the teacher. What you can see is now I'm not able to make really any changes because I'm in the suggesting mode. If I wanted to, I can unsubmit it, pull it back because I forgot to add something, and then I can resubmit it. On the teacher side, they are able to kind of make changes, make suggestions, things like that as well, and they can send it back to you. So that's the really nice kind of back and forth with instant feedback with your teacher. So this is an example of a Google assignment. The other assignment that your teacher may ask you to do is when I go back to that regular course, I'm going to click on another assignment. So when I do that, you're going to see that special screen doesn't open up, that Google Doc doesn't open up, or it doesn't ask me to click on My Document. It simply just says posted on this date. Typically, again, there'd be some instructions, maybe a file attached, and then over on the right-hand side, it gives me the options to submit an assignment. What it's going to do is it's going to get a box to pop up. So I have the option to upload a file. And this typically would be like a PDF or something. So maybe if you've done something from Cami, things that you've wrote on top of, you'd be able to open that file. I also have the option to create. You can see I have the option here to link something. So let's say I made a presentation that's not through Google, maybe through WeVideo or something like that, that's outside that I want to submit to them. So I can simply make a link, copy and paste it here, and I can submit it. So that way your teacher, you're sending them a project that you made through a website. The last one is resources. I mentioned this in how to access your Google Drive, but the resources you want to click on, if I go to apps, you can see I have nothing in here right now. But if you remember, when I go to shared with me, here's that assignment I was working on. So if that's something else I wanted to upload, I would have that option. In that specific assignment, you can see I'm doing it right here from Submit Assignment. So this is just an example of if you wanted to upload maybe Google Slides or something that isn't directly related, you would click it, you would hit Import File, and you will see it will temporarily load. And then it would say that that assignment was submitted. And that way your teacher can see if it was submitted not only on time, but just submitted in general. So that's the two different types of assignments, the Google assignment, that first one, as well as this regular one. So it's very important to understand how to submit assignments from both.